Okay, so I wanted to get into character exploitation, and I've been in areas, and it doesn't even matter what area, or what kind of people, or none of that, all that's irrelevant really. But I've been in areas where I've seen individuals who obviously I was watching it happen, who were being financed to participate in contract stalking, and there's multiple questions that came up when I was watching this. I would see individuals who were on parole. I would see individuals who I knew were involved in illegal activity themselves. I would see individuals who I knew were like informants and different types of stuff. And, I would be like, this is crazy. Why isn't anybody following these people? Like, literally within the contract stalking stuff, there's actual convicted rapists and people who are involved with drugs and all this stuff with girls, and there'd be like underage girls and older women and they would use young guys and older, like all this stuff mixed together. And I'd be sitting there looking at it and I'd be saying, so why isn't this happening? Like, who else is this happening to? Who else goes somewhere and a bunch of people show up wearing certain colors with lights and do street theater and who else is this happening to? Because I see people all the time who have multiple, people who are involved in all sorts of stuff. Like I said, there's people out there who've been convicted of murder, convicted of rape, who are out there probably waiting to kill somebody or waiting to rape somebody right now. No one's thinking about them. Nobody's following them. I've seen people who should have, like these are questions I'm asking myself. I've seen people who should have no way to even know who I am or where I'm at. They should have no business following me whatsoever. And this gets into character exploitation, because I've had individuals tell me, they would say, man, yeah, you were on the internet, like they told us you were on the internet and you were looking in somebody's windows and like you were like a tree jumper or something. And I had to sit there and show them all this stuff that was happening to me. And they said there was a car that was riding through here telling people this stuff and paying the people to watch you. I was like, man, I don't know who the fuck these people are. They don't have any business interfering with my life and the people I know around me. Like, they belong in fucking prison, and and so that's character exploitation, to take somebody else's name and photograph and go around and pay drug dealers and criminals and people's neighbors and stuff to sit there and follow them around town and harass them. That's criminal exploitation. That's criminal stalking. And, this gets into some really interesting stuff. It really does. And so, I've had some good people who've been instrumental in teaching me about what's been going on around Muskegon. I've had people in my research who've been helping me. And so, there should be no reason that individuals should be getting harassed everywhere they go. There's nothing legal about that. Like, there may be police officers or ex-police officers, but there's still nothing legal about it. Like, there's cases that come up in the news all the time about racial profiling, about how police officers stalk and harass people just because of their color. There's nothing legal about it. It doesn't matter if somebody works for the city or you don't even know who the person is. They're impersonating people. It's like, that's illegal. To hire people to harass people, that's invasion of privacy. That's invasion of privacy. That's exploitation of character. It's like a whole list of criminal activities, And so I just wanted to speak my mind on that, And the fact that there's people from all over the world contacting me every day, explaining to me how it's happening to them. It's like, what, like, who else, I want to know who else in my area that, has gone through this. Because there's been 2 people in my area who've contacted me who said, man, I seen your article and I believe you. And because it was happening to them. But I just wanted to know, who else out there is, and that's what the definition of when you hear gang stalking, that's all it means. It's being stalked by 3 or more people. This is just a video I want to elaborate a little bit more on exploitation of character.